Hello everybody and welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII. I am Rufo, playing this game aimed for you. Woo! Well, before we go and wake the princess, it seems Squall gained a level when I wasn't looking. So that means we have another test that we can take. Let's get that out of the way because we want to make sure we're getting paid what we think we're worth. Yes, you can draw GS from enemies. Yes, that limit when you're at low health, you can use your limit breaks more often. Yes, that is exactly how the hit percentage works. Yes, some items do affect compatibility. Shell reduces magic damage to 1/2 its usual amount, not a quarter. Yes, there is a Behemoth. And if you don't set abilities, then all you can do is attack. That is true. Defeating enemies by physical attacks rather than magical attacks does not give you more experience. Cover does only protect party members staying next to you. Pressing square continuously is not the best way to use boost. You'll never get anywhere if you do that. Right. Well, that takes care of that. Excuse me, I'm here to ruin your nap. Surprised the train managed to stop without throwing her out of her bed. Oh hey, it's the girl who got Squall to dance. Hooray! So she's excited that Seed has arrived, not that Squall is here. Well, that's a bit of a damper. In fact, apparently she was hoping for Cypher. But yes, we know him. I guess that explains a few things. Well, we usually help larger operations that can afford our payment. Yay! Oh, whatever. He who? Don't! She really was hoping for Cypher. But he's not a Seed, so of course he's not here. Yay, we finally get introduced to Miss Heartily. Or Riona. Take the compliment, Squall. You completely downplayed the compliment. Yeah, that is too bad. Puppy! This is her partner, Angelo, who we worked to get that card art of previously. And of course, if I rename him, that's not going to change the name on the card. Though it does have some effect to rename the dog. More specifically, Rihanna uses Angelo in her limit break. But, so renaming the dog renames a lot of her moves. I'll give a better explanation. Yep, you be good, puppy. Alright, Angelo's not a puppy. But, more importantly, these are the abilities that Angelo can do when called in battle. And in fact, I believe Angelo just rushes and attacks enemies pretty much at random. The cannon specifically is what Angelo can be called to do. But he does both of these moves. How do we teach him new ones? Oh, with the pet pals. We get a picture of a doggy. Some text that vaguely describes the attack in question and the attack itself. Be sure to walk your dog in order to teach them the trick. Well, now that we've read the magazine, we have something new we can teach Angelo. Select the ability, and walking Riona around will gradually teach Angelo the ability. Fascinating way to learn new limit breaks. Meet the crew! Everybody say hi to Riona. Or the princess. Whatever. Meeting time! Let's figure out what we're doing. Yay! I guess. Well, our 3 teenagers don't really seem to care. Top secret info! A VIP! Or specifically, the president. Taking a private train from Galbadia. Right. Plan is... That would be awesome. I hope she's right. But, not quite. Get to the point! Alright. Hooray! A visual aid! Got it? Gotcha. The enemy! Locomotive, first escort, president's car, and the second escort. Excellent. Alrighty. Seven steps. First, get on board the president's train. Simple enough. Second, run across the second escort. Cautiously, because it has sensors on board. We'll hear more about those later. Proceed across the president's car. He makes it easy for us. Right. Uncouple the cars. Hope that provides enough space to get in our 2 vehicles. And then put them back together. Yay. Uncouple another car. Get some space. Switch off. And put the train back together. That's a pretty complicated plan. Have 5 minutes to do it. Yes, is it enough time? Well, according to the Sims, I should only need 3. Piece of cake. So, let's hear about the sensors. Sound sensor and a temperature sensor. Move quietly to avoid the sound sensor, carried by the blue guard. And don't remain stationary to avoid the temperature sensor. Piece of cake. The guard opens the blind, he's checking that sensor, so be careful. Sensor's not that long range, but still. Stop if the blue guards below you, run if the red ones below you. Piece of cake. How do we uncouple the cars? How? We tamper with the control system. Hacking! So by entering in a bunch of codes, we can turn off the connection. Or specifically, that is Squall's job in all this. And that legend over on the side will be present when we're actually inputting the codes. Which is useful. Alright. And now we have an opportunity to practice, but we can skip the practice, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And now to make some comments on the model. Because why not? Huh. The red car in the model is the ugliest looking thing there. But is it actually because of Riona's hatred for Daling, or because she's just a terrible artist? We'll just presume it's her hatred. She's a little sensitive about it, though. Yeah, I understand. Let's do this. Watts is not going to participate. Zone, I'm sure wanted to participate if it wasn't for that stomach cramp. Oh well. Let's get some more info upon our enemy. What do I got here? Anarchist Monthly! How could you possibly disregard such valuable information from a clearly unbiased magazine? What do I got here? Albania's dictator, President Venzer Daling. Special. How does he stay in power? We reveal his darkest secrets. Next issue. Well, that was useless. President Daling became the president after the Second Sorceress War ended. To gain support quickly, he carried out the invasion of Timber. It was only a ploy to decorate an already corrupt man's immoral career. Our land, Timber, was brutally destroyed. Here began Venzer Daling's road to dictatorship. Oh, clearly this is an unbiased editorial column. What else we got here? Third issue. To imprison anti-government sympathizers, the D-District prison was built in the desert south of Daling City. Millions were spent to build the facility. The threat of being sent to the prison intensified Daling's unpopularity. The prison began imprisoning Galbadian anti-government sympathizers just as they did in Timber. Moreover, the leaders of the resistance movements faced the threat of having family members imprisoned as well. Around this time, Daling began surrounding himself with loyalists, which turned him into an even more fierce dictator. Yep, clearly unbiased. The final issue. With the exception of Estar, the Galbadian military possesses the world's only long-range missiles. Although never used in combat, their existence has become a worldwide threat. It is said that the missiles have the ability to hit any target with astounding accuracy, even without using radio signals. Will the time come for the president to push the button? When the time comes, Right. Well, now would be an appropriate time to save, if you're not feeling confident. I, however, am, so we'll just get on with it. Have we seen the W of the president? No, we have not. And despite what Watts is insinuating, no, we cannot go and see it. There is no path to it. So, let's get it on. I'm a-coming! Right. Should time our jumps. Despite what she is saying, there is no timing of jumps. Just run over and push the button. Doesn't really mean anything. Oh yes, and remember all that dialogue we had about the sensors? Blatantly ignore it. The sensors start by malfunctioning. If we hang around, the guards will get them fixed. But if we don't, then we can just get on with it. On to the president's car. It's great how these cars are very conveniently color coded. Meanwhile, with the president. Only doing me job. You know, if that's how easily these soldiers can lose their paychecks, the desertion rates must be incredible. Incredibly high, that is. Oh well, it's time for some uncoupling. Chelsea and Zell will keep an eye on the guards. I have to admit, I am kind of surprised that these guys don't have sensors, but whatever. And we can keep an eye on them as well. Which is a worthwhile thing to do because we can look over to the left while still entering these codes. Everybody ready? Down we go. If we see either guard, we need to get up immediately. At least as soon as things will let us. So, up we go. Up! Because you cannot go up, because you cannot climb up whilst you're entering one of these codes. Alright, last code. Up. And somehow the guards in the second escort do not notice this train with a suspiciously accurate looking replica of the president's car pull up. Not to mention, based on the sound of those cars connecting, how could anyone not notice that happen? Oh, he's not bad. Whew. Where'd he get that paper? Clear off. That poor guard, or that poor soldier. And he's just trying to make a living. Poor guy. Alright, how to get this second escort unleashed. Still has the two guards, and since Zell and Selfie are busy with other things, we're on our own. Yep. Yeah, let's do this. Of course I remember. Where's my timer? Alright, feed me the codes. Still good? Here comes a guard. Get up there. Up. Here comes the other one. Checks the door. Other guard comes and checks the door. Down we go. Aha! Get up there, get up there, get up there, quick! Nobody saw a thing! That should do it. Run for it! Huzzah! Somehow that elaborate ploy worked. And since we did it all without getting caught by either the sensors or the guards, or as we were entering codes, our seed rank goes up. If you do get caught, then you have the option to just take a game over, which is worthwhile. That seed rank is worth it. Watts will not be confronting the president with us. Neither will Zone. Darn that gut of his. Yes, ma'am. Ha! Yeah, that tells Squall be prepared for a fight. And we do need to make sure our GFs are equipped because for some reason Zell and Selfies disarm their GFs. And we also want to make sure that they're set up to learn an ability which can absorb at least 20 ability points. Cause yeah, there'll be a fight coming. Which is something that we'll address next time. We'll see you then. Later.